I am seeing some new growth on my paprika plants, so I don't know, I'm thinking of digging them up and putting it into pots. Just look at that, putting it into pots and over winter them. That's what I'm thinking. I kind of made a mistake. I fried my other chilies because I forget to open the greenhouse when I leave in the morning. So look at this, the other Megan chili plants, the leaves got fried because of the heat during the day when the greenhouse is closed. Now I'm only left with one. I will try and take better care. And my Chinese cabbage is flowering. Look at that. And this flower is beautiful. And look at the cherry tomato bush. It's dying back really quick now. And the little wonder cherry tomatoes, look at them. I hope they have a chance of ripening so that I can taste them. Then I can know if I want to grow them the next season. Look at the root system. I hope this will do just fine in its new home. Okay, this is just way too tall for the greenhouse. I would have to come up with another. Otherwise, those other two they fit, but even those two soon they won't be able to stay in here. A very good morning, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bongile, and today I'm back with another gardening video. So what I'll be doing today is clean up and preparing for the next season. That's what I'll be doing. I need to clean the entire garden, as you guys can see. Everything has died back completely, so I kind of need to pull everything out and start preparing the garden for the next season. Today is the 13th July and I haven't even done anything, and the guy who was supposed to deliver the compost for me is telling me now he can't deliver. Wow. So now I have to look for a new place where I can get compost in bulk, because if I buy those small bags of compost, it's going to cost me quite a lot. That's why I needed to buy it in one of those 1 meter or 2 meters, something like that. That's the plan. So let me show you guys what's happening in the garden currently. Okay, this is the state of the garden. All the flowers are dead, even the tomatoes, the cherry tomatoes, and they did try to ripen up, but now they are wrinkling out. I don't know why is that. So I'm going to harvest what is harvestable and then just pull out what needs pulling out. And then on this side I still have lettuce growing, and then I have the Chinese cabbage, and it's also bolting. It's bolting, so I am going to be removing what is bolting and be leaving what's still working just fine. My eggplants all dead, and all the corn that's hide. And look at this, we had a cold front, so these cherry tomatoes, they didn't have a chance, they just fell off, and that was that. Everything here has died off. And then on this garden bed, need to take, these are all the lettuce which was growing just fine. It's done, but I still have carrots. I still have some carrots, and then I can harvest some of the dry beans. And then on this side, even my nasturtiums, they are finally giving up, guys. The cold front that we had during the week was just terrible. It was just terrible. And then my citrus trees are not a problem because they love the cold. They love the cold. And I don't know, my pineapple, I don't know what to say about them. Look at this. Just look at this. Even last year I had an issue with frostbite. I don't know why I didn't cover those flowers this year. Yes, sometimes the seasons are. And then, you know, I used to think this climbing rose is an evergreen, but it's proving otherwise. The leaves are falling off, but they are not completely falling off. Some of them, like, they are dry. Like, my bougainvillea plant also, the leaves are starting to fall off because of the frostbite. I think I was also supposed to cover this one, but it was my first time growing the bougainvillea, so I wouldn't know. This is the state. And on this side, if you remember, guys, I used to grow my pumpkins and cucumbers. So now I have Chinese cabbage, which is bolting. And I still have some tomatoes. They are so dusty and they are getting rotten, guys. They are not ripening like tambilela. So I'm just gonna have to pull them out and harvest the ones that are the result of frost. Last year this had survived, no frostbite whatsoever, but this year it finally gotten some frost bites. So on this side, everything, even my hauchera, that's how bad the cold front was, because normally my hauchera plant stays green in winter, but this year it's looking so sad. All gone, even the side. Yeah, what I intend to do is to clean everything up and then prepare for the next season. But the main thing for me is to clean up. Look at my granadilla tree. Last week it was fine. This week, because of the cold front, this week so yeah. Okay guys, I also wanted to show you what's happening in the greenhouse. Let me open it up and then show you what's really happening here. Okay, this is the state of my chilies in the greenhouse. Some are dying, some are still very much alive, as you guys can see. Even the coriander, but now it looks like it's also starting to give up, but still doing fine. My only problem with the greenhouse, or maybe it's because it's my first year having a greenhouse, is that if I forget to close, it's a problem. If I forget to open, it's a problem. So I don't know, because the first few plants that died, it was because I had left it closed the entire day, so it got too hot in here. Everything was cooking in. And the second time most of the plants died, it was this week when we had the cold front. I had forgotten to close the greenhouse. So guys, but I still have a few. But even though this looks dead, I'm not going to throw it away. I'm just going to continue to water it and hope for the best. Look at this ones. This one is still doing quite well. I don't think I still have the Megan chilies. I don't. All of them, they seem to have died, because look at this. They all seem to have died, but I will keep on watering and see. And there at the back, I'm trying to start some seeds, and they don't seem to be germinating. I think it gets dry too quickly, even though I'm really trying to keep the soil moist. I don't know. And I have this 3 paprika plants which I'm overwintering. This one is doing rather well. Even that one, when we had the cold front during the week, it became like this. It was also just fine. Then the cold front, this is the result. So let's see. We only are left with August, then it's September. Hopefully I can keep this alive until then. My blueberry bush, I'm seeing some new growth at the bottom there. And then spinach has no problem whether it's cold or not. Even my mint doesn't seem to have a problem with the cold. And my broccoli plant, I'm having some offshoots. I need to harvest this today. Look at all these offshoots. I've been harvesting them almost every week. And this is my only kale plant that's left out of all the kale that I had started. This one seems to be doing rather well. Oh, there is a second one, but I think it has way too many aphids. I need to do something about that. So guys, the culprit. Okay, my plan of action is to actually harvest everything that needs harvesting and collect some flower seeds, because this year I want quite a lot of flowers in my garden. So I'm going to do that, collect what needs collecting, and then start clearing the garden. That's the plan of action, because I was thinking of starting by clearing the garden, but I'm thinking let's start by harvesting before it gets hot, because once it's hot, it becomes too difficult to record because my phone tends to overheat. See, the tomatoes are getting rotten. You see the problem that I'm having? They are not threatening anymore. They are getting all wrinkly up. So I'm going to leave this to cook. A little bit, I have quite a lot. This is all lettuce. I'm going to collect the seeds. So I wanna already it's okay. In this box I want to put a few more flower heads that I'll be scattering around the garden, especially all the flowers that I like the most. I think this is enough of this flower. Let's get some marigolds. I can't even remember the colors, but I'm going to collect. But I remember you used to have quite a lot of pink. That's I'm about to because it's a smaller section and I believe it's going to go quicker. And it's fine. I have been watering. Okay, I've cleared everything on this side, and right there next to the greenhouse, only that corner is left. That's a job for another day, because on that corner I'm actually planning to have flowers all over here. Now that I no longer have that tree, my neighbor's tree is all gone, so I'm thinking I'm going to have flowers here. So I will have to clear everything and remove this concrete. This concrete, I already have a plan for it. I know where I finally decided where I'm going to be using it, so I will move it, then turn this entire space into a flower bed. Like, it's going to go from that side to that side. Wouldn't that look nice? And then on that side another flower, some more flowers. My greenhouse will be like in the middle of flowers. And this bed, if you guys remember, the plan was to grow strawberries. I'm still going to do that, but I'm thinking I'm going to first grow potatoes. Then after the potatoes, I'll grow my strawberries. So now I'm about to tackle this bed. Like, guys, look at those cherry tomatoes. I did not see them. So I'm going to harvest them before removing the entire plant. If you guys can remember how big this plant used to be, it was a very nice looking bush. Yeah, and then I'm going to remove this Chinese cable that's got, oh guys, bukan aphids ne are busy murdering. They are busy murdering my my Chinese cabbage. Going to bring water and try and rescue this. Ooh, begane lana. I didn't see this. I just going to have to remove this one and clean up where I need to clean up. Look at this. I don't think it was going to survive. Wait, how much aphids were here? It's just too much. And here, it's where the seeds are. And I think I'm regretting taking this out because I could see that the bees were enjoying those flowers. I don't know what's happening here. This is not maturing. It's because it was under the shade. So take this out. Then I'm leaving the rest. Plants, but I don't think I want to grow them in this bed the next season, so just to dig them out. Okay, this garden bed is all clear. So now I have to take out this one. On this garden bed, as you guys can see, it's actually full to the brim. And if I want to top it up with new compost, I need to take out some of the soil, because what I want is for it to be like this everywhere. Because if it's like that, when you water, the water just run out of the garden. So I need to take out some of the soil, and then, because I know if I add compost when it's like this, it's going to be this high if I add compost. So I need to dig out the soil, then add compost, but that is a job for another day. I wanted to do it today, but then the compost people, they did not deliver the compost. They'll be delivering next week, so it is what it is. It will also give me a chance to think about how to preserve those cabbages, because obviously if I'm going to be topping this garden with new compost, I need to remove even the cabbage. I have a few dried leaves now. I think I'm just going to take this, use this as seeds for the next 2 weeks. this is just not enough for eating. Okay guys, I'm actually done with the entire back garden. So now what I'm thinking is to take a break, then tackle the front of the house. This is all that I can manage to do. So I'm left with this side of the house. I'm left with this garden bed, this one, and also I'm left with the front of the garden. I am tired now. I started at 9. It's currently 11:30. I've pushed, so I'm also left with the garden bed and that one. There's not much left, so I can afford to take a break and then come back after some time and finish off everything, because I really have to finish everything. Oh, I actually forgot about the side of the house, all of this, because what I'm thinking is this year I will have my tomatoes growing on this side, because with my neighbor's fence I can use this fence as a trellis. That's what I'm thinking. Like, I'm planning to have a few changes in the garden. That is why it's important to make your plans in the winter month, so that if you want to move things around or to spruce things around, you have the time to do that during the winter month. Come summer, you don't have to worry about, like I did last year. I had to build my trellises during the growing season and all that. This year I'm going to be doing things in a different manner. You guys will get to see the plans on my garden plan video. I don't know, I think it's gonna go, I will upload it before this video, my garden plan. Okay, now I'm finally well rested. I actually took a 1 hour break, so now I'm going to tackle the front. And it turns out the guys who are supposed to deliver the compost, they want to deliver today now. You know, those people are just full of stories. At first they said to me they can't deliver 1 cubic meter. Wow. Then I thought, okay, fine, you can deliver next week too. I don't know what changed. All of a sudden. So I'm like, since they've changed their mind, I was like, brilliant. Now I need to tackle the side. And it's windy now. I'm regretting taking that break, because it's gonna make working out here a bit difficult. look at how soggy the tomatoes are. Instead of ripening, this is happening. And this one is still in good form. This is happening. So even this one. See? The green one. It's like instead of them becoming properly ripened, they are getting soggy. Okay guys, I'm finally done with everything and it's so windy. I'm just happy to be done with everything. Shame I do not want to be outside right now, and I have all this pie here. What I'm thinking is I'm going to burn this up. I know it's good to also put some ashes in your garden. I'll do my homework on that one before I burn this. This is the meat. And here's another pile that and there is another one here. And then as for the garden, it's all clean. And then look at how hard I have cut my northern exposure plant. Guys, trust me, you will ask me again, did you cut it when and where? And as you guys can see, I have this plastics here. Guys, I've been collecting leaves from work. In my workplace we have quite a lot of trees, so when I saw the guy who's doing the garden putting all these leaves in the bags, I asked for them. I asked for them. He was like, what are you going to do with leaves? I'm like, I have a garden. So instead of me buying mulch, why not get free one? That's what makes sense to me. And you must remember guys, I use public transport. I use the bus to get home, but you know, the bus in a space underneath there, so I would carry 2 bags every day and bring it home. So it's this pile and I have another pile that side, so I'm sorted when it comes to mulch for this here. Amahloni will take me nowhere. I'm not spending money on mulch this here. So what I also did was to leave this 3 pepper plants. These are bell peppers. So apparently you can overwinter peppers in your garden. You just remove the leaves and all that. So this is an experiment I want to try out and see if it's going to work. So guys, I'm going to end this video here. I'm happy with all the results. I still have quite a lot of work to do because I still need to put the compost, I still need to build trellises, and it's July. It's July, and I mean I still have quite a long list of things that needs to be done in the garden. So guys, I'm going to end this video here and go inside. So I'm so over the dust. We are going August, no July, so August. So if you like this kind of content, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the thumbs up below, leave a comment. See you guys on my next video. Bye. And this is the harvest. And guys, I also ran got a few potatoes when I was tilling the garden. Yeah, this is so great.